Hey guys, so let's talk about the PC versus console debate. Because this argument never dies, and honestly, it probably never will. And before anyone gets mad, this is just my opinion. If you love consoles, that's totally fine, but for me, PC wins every single time. And the biggest reason for that is freedom. See, when you buy a PC, you're not buying one locked in experience for the next few years. PCs are modular. You can upgrade pretty much everything: your CPU, your RAM, your graphics card, your storage, all of it. Now, sure, sometimes upgrading one part means you also have to upgrade something else. That's part of the risk. But I'd still rather take that risk than to be stuck with a console that I literally can't improve outside of maybe adding more storage. And that's where consoles already start to feel limiting because once a console starts showing its age, you don't really have options. You just wait for the next generation and buy a whole new system. With PC, you don't have to do that. You just upgrade what's actually holding you back. And that leads into another thing that still annoys me way more than it should: online gaming. On PC, you buy a game, you just play it. Online multiplayer is included, no extra fees, no subscriptions, no premium service just to access servers. Meanwhile, on console, you're paying extra on top of the game you already bought just to play online. PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo, they all do it. And over time that adds up, which is funny because people always say PC is more expensive. Yeah, upfront it is. I won't deny that. Buying a PC costs more at the start, but long term, it often ends up cheaper. Instead of buying an entire new console every generation, you're upgrading parts over time. A new GPU one year, some extra RAM later, maybe a better CPU down the line. You're spreading the cost instead of dropping a big chunk of money all at once. And again, no online subscription fees. That alone saves you a surprising amount over a few years. Now, another argument I hear all of the time is that PC gaming is inconvenient. That you need a desk, a monitor, a keyboard, a mouse, the whole setup. But honestly, that's not really true anymore. You can hook up a PC up to a TV just like a console. And if your motherboard supports Bluetooth, you can use a controller. And most modern games fully support controllers anyway. So if you want that laid-back couch gaming experience, you can still have it on PC. The difference is that PC gives you the option to switch between that and mouse and keyboard whenever you want. And while we're talking about options, we have to talk about mods. Mods completely change how games live and age on PC. They can fix bugs, improve performance, add new content, or straight up turn a game into something completely different. Some games are still relevant years later, purely because of their modding communities. On consoles, mods are either heavily restricted or just not allowed at all. What you buy is what you get. On PC, games don't just stop evolving after launch, they keep growing. And finally, there's the whole exclusive argument. And yeah, consoles definitely have exclusives, no denying that. But PC gives you access to an absolutely massive library of games across generations, and sometimes there are other ways to experience older or unavailable titles. I'll just leave that there and keep it quiet. So yeah, consoles are simple, convenient, and accessible. And that's great, but PC gives you freedom. Freedom to upgrade, freedom from online fees, freedom to mod, and freedom to choose how you want to play. And that's why, for me, PC wins every single time. With that said, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.